don't these brownies look amazing? They are rich, decadent, fudgy brownies, and they're healthy too. This recipe is coming to you from Mountain Grandma's house, and this is all part of two collaborations, one called #HGW, Healthy Goals Wednesdays, and another called #Cupid's Creations, because it's a perfect Valentine's Day treat. The recipe came out of this Power Snacks book here, and I'm going to be donating this book to the giveaway that's being hosted by Cupid's Creations collaboration. Check out the description box for more information below. Make sure you like and subscribe and watch all the other channels. Now, let's go ahead and get started. And I want to say a little something about these brownies. Now, I have tried black bean brownies before, and they are not as good as this recipe. They hold together better, they're firmer, they're richer, and I'm going to show you how to make those. But before I do, why don't y'all take a bite? There it is. Yum. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with 3 tablespoons of coconut oil and 1/3 cup of chocolate chips in a small saucepan over a low heat. You're going to heat this up until that coconut oil melts, and then you'll pull it off the heat so that the chocolate chips can just kind of melt on their own. Use the darkest chocolate chips or a chocolate chip alternative if you want something healthier. Now, while that's melting, you're going to get your blender out. You're going to add in a can of drained black beans. Don't use the seasoned ones. And you see me adding in 7 medjool dates that have been halved and pitted and chopped up here. And then we're also going to be chopping that up for a little bit till it's kind of coarse. And then we'll add 3 eggs, 1/3 cup of your packed light brown sugar or dark brown sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now, another thing we're going to be adding after we mix that up more is a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, but also you reach for that pot of the coconut oil and the chocolate chips and go ahead and add those in there and get that mixed up well. And then you're going to need to put in 1½ teaspoons baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon salt, and it calls for 2/3 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. I actually did 1/3 cup of regular cocoa powder and 1/3 cup of cacao, because cacao is better for you. So you get that all mixed up, and then look at the batter. The batter looks amazing, and it tastes good too. Yes, I tested it. I'm not ashamed to admit that. So you pour this into a 9x9 pan, either well greased, or you could line it with parchment paper, whatever. Put that in the oven at 350 degrees. For me, it took about 30 minutes for this to cook. And then I pulled it out of the oven, and look at that. It's beautiful. And I let it cool a little bit and then put it on a plate. I love that this brownie recipe, that the brownies hold together. They're more firm, like a regular brownie. Because I've made some before, black bean brownies, that I could not say that about. I love this recipe. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And go watch the other videos. Make sure that you comment so you can be entered in the giveaway. And until I see you next time, remember everybody, keep your joy.